Hello everyone. A warm good afternoon to all of you. This is me, Tapash Kumar Pradhan. I'm a student from Political Science. I would like to welcome to all of you to this session of the YouTube my channels. So, as you know that we are finally, fortunately, cover all the series of the SSB, the Odisha Politics, Political Science. So today is like Sunday. In this Sunday, I am here to cover with the all the classes or all the content which we discuss in this week, and specifically speaking that we will discuss today the coalition government, president rule, and legislative assembly. Okay, so first of all, let's start the coalition government. Okay, so far, so the coalition government is concerned in Odisha. The first coalition government take place in Odisha 1959. Okay, so first coalition government take place in Odisha 1959, and the party which involved in this coalition government is like your Swatantra Jana Congress and Congress. Okay, Swatantra Jana Congress and the Congress. Then second coalition government take place in Odisha 67, that is how Swatantra Jana Congress. Third coalition government take place in Odisha 1971, that is Jharkhand Swatantra Ganatantra Parishad and the Utkal Congress. Jharkhand Swatantra Ganatantra Parishad and Utkal Congress. BJP and the BJD coalition take place from the 2000 to 2009. BJD BJP coalition take place from the 2000 to 2009. So now I'd like to take this moment to discuss about the president rule. So far, so as president rule in Odisha concerned, there are now the 6 presidents rule are imposed in Odisha. The first president rule is imposed on 25th February 1961. Okay, during the time of the second legislative assembly, Congress. During the time of second legislative assembly, the first president rule is imposed. Then last president rule is basically imposed on 1980. Okay, so last president rule imposed in 1980, 17th February. Okay, 17th February 1980, the last president's rule is imposed basically. So let's see about the legislative assembly. Okay, so far, so legislative assembly is concerned, the three things you have to remember: that the second legislative assembly in which the president rule is imposed, which I already clear to you. Then the sixth legislative assembly during the time of 1974 to 77, in which the legislative assembly seats are basically transferred from 140 to 147. Okay, Congress 140 to 147, the legislative seats are transferred during the time of the government of Nandini Satpathy. Yes, so during the time of the government of Nandini Satpathy, as a first chief minister of women chief minister of Odisha, in which the seats of the legislative assembly transformed from 140 to 147. Congress from 140 to 147. Okay. Then the 13th legislative assembly take place on 15 May 2004. On 15 May 2004, during the time of the government of that the Navin Patnaik. Now Navin Patnaik is also the Chief Minister of Odisha. You very well know that thing. So this is how the Legislative Assembly we successfully covers. Okay, three things we cover in this week: coalition government, president rule, and Legislative Assembly. The thing is that the as like you know that Sunday the special day and you have also time. So for the bonus purpose, I am here to discuss the 5 previous year question of the SSB. So the 2018. So without delay, let's get started. The first question is like, what was the tenure of the Chief Minister of Vishwanath Das in Odisha? What was the tenure of the Chief Minister Vishwanath Das in Odisha? That is like the option A, from the 3rd April 1971 to 14th June 1972. Guys, from the 3rd April 1971 to the 14th June 1972. So 71 to 72 is Vishwanath Das term or periods. Okay, that thing need to remember. For that I am clear here that you have to remember the term period of other basically chief ministers. For example, we can take example of the Nandini Satpathy. Okay, that is 74 to 77, because that time the legislative seats are changed from the 140 to 147. Okay, that is need to remember. Then you have to also remember the Hare Krishna Mahataba's period in second legislative assembly, in which the first president is imposed. That Hare Krishna Mahataba's second legislative assembly or chief ministership term is like 57 to 61. Guys, 57 to 61. So this thing need to remember. And also the Biju Patnaik's term also you have to remember 61 to 67. Guys, 61 to 67, that need to be remembered. So this is how the thing, the president's rule term period you need to be remembered from the exam point of view. Then let's see the another question, that what was the fixed strength of Odisha Legislative Assembly under Government of India Act 1935? No, it is not. So let's see how many seats have been owned by Janta Dal in 10th Legislative Assembly election in Odisha. Okay, 10th Legislative Assembly election in Odisha, Janta Dal secure how many seats? So it is 123. Okay, it is 123 because the 10th Legislative Assembly take place during the time of 1970s something down the line. So that's why it is important those seats secured by the Janta Dal. Okay, that is how technical thing we have to remember here. So 123 you can remember. Then High Court was established for Odisha. Under which legislation the separate High Court basically established in Odisha? That is like Odisha High Court Order 1948. Guys, Odisha High Court Order 1948. The High Court was established as a separate. Okay, so High Court of Odisha was established through the legislation of Odisha High Court orders. Okay. Next questions, like for you, the 13th Legislative Assembly of Odisha take place during the time of post-independence, as I already said to you, that is 15 May 2004. Guys, 15 May 2004, the 13th Legislative Assembly of Odisha take place. Then what is the first legislation? Next question, what was the first legislation prescribed the constitution power function of Gram Panchayat? That will be Odisha Gram Panchayat Act 1948. Guys, Odisha Gram Panchayat Act 1948 talk about first legislation that is of the power function of the Gram Panchayat, that is the Odisha Gram Panchayat 1948. So this is the 5 or 6 questions from my side for this Sunday special, and it is the small effort from my side. I hope it is now helpful to you, and this is how the Sunday special. From the Monday week, I am planning to run a new series as long as our Ugc NET notification for the December 2023 cycle application are out. It is like up to the 28th October you can apply, you can fill up the form. So need to be clear that I am going to be in Monday going to be run a special series. So stay tuned for that special things. Thank you guys, have a nice day, and if you like my effort, do subscribe, do press the bell icon, that you will not miss such kind of precious video. Thank you guys, and do share with your also friend, because sharing is always correct. Okay, bye bye.